Big up Subway Takes. Big up bloody Subway Takes. Subway Takes interviewed the person behind the Instagram account, the popular Instagram account called Berlin Club Meme. For the longest time, I can't lie, I always thought the person behind this account was a girl. Maybe not a girly girl, maybe like a lesbian or something. But I didn't think it was a dude. Not gonna lie, I really honestly didn't think it was a dude. I honestly thought it was a girl that was involved in this fucking account. But I guess it's not. I guess it's not. I guess it's not. I guess it's not. So let's check out what they have to say. This is a hot takes with Kareem Raham or Rama. It's actually good to party for 72 hours. A fucking interesting hot take, but especially for Americans because you're not used to that level of partying. I think even us in the UK, we're not even used to it. It's a very particular Berlin and probably maybe Amsterdam situation, but they party out there for the longest time. The most popular club out there, which is berghain, sorry, it's literally open until Saturday evening all the way until Monday morning. So people love to party really, really hard. So let's actually see what these guys are saying here about it.
So what's your take?
It's actually good for you to party for 72 hours.
100% disagree. It's not good.
By the way, he's in Berlin too. I wonder if we're going to get more. Hopefully we get more fucking clips of him doing interviews with other people on fucking Berlin subways or train stations during this time, because I'd love to hear what the other opinions are. I'm sure he filmed a bunch of stuff. It's not the only things. I'm sure there's more stuff happening, but this is pretty cool. He's on the U-Bahn doing these subway takes. It's pretty cool. I think he came to the UK too one time, but let's see.
For you to party for 72 hours.
But here, you're in Berlin here, you know?
Yeah, I know I'm in Berlin. What does that have to do with anything?
Everyone parties for 72 hours here.
Can I just go out for like 2-3 hours, have a couple drinks?
No. I mean, I'm up already for 72 hours.
You've already been partying for 72 hours?
Yeah, that's where I'm wearing the mask.
That's why I'm wearing the mask, of course. To be fair, he does look like it. Even through the mask, you can tell he's been up for 72 hours, right? Even through the mask, you can tell that this man has been up for a long ass time. You could tell. You know, the nails are a bit chipped. The face is looking a bit haggard and weathered. You can definitely tell he's been up for 72 fucking hours. I personally think based on his arms and his hands and his face and the tone of his voice, he definitely feels like to me that he's maybe a little bit too old to be wearing a balaclava. I'm not going to lie. A balaclava for a white person is like wearing a fucking shiesty for a black person, right? Balaclavas are like white people shiesties. I think he's too old to be wearing a shiesty. I'm not going to lie.
Are you tired?
No, it's just starting now. It's Friday.
So when did you leave your house?
Wednesday.
When are you going to go home?
Probably Monday.
So what?
I love it. I love it. And it can actually happen though, right? You can actually, that's actually one of the sickest things about Berlin clubbing. You could actually not go to your house for 3 days. And most of it kind of is because you end up going to other people's houses. You end up doing afters at other people's houses. Or sometimes you end up doing lock-ins in the club, which are usually quite fun too. You end up staying inside the club, just hanging out with other people for a long ass fucking time. And then by the time, you know, you leave, there's another party happening and you go there. So it just non-stop. But one thing that's good about it, I think as well, is there's a focus on the partying side of things. So there's a focus on obviously doing drugs and drinking, but there's a focus on the rave, which is really fun because it takes away the focus on what you look like, on the outfits and shit, on looking a certain way. It's all about the party, which obviously gives the parties a different type of feel, obviously as well because of the no fucking camera policy that helps to fucking make people less self-conscious and less worried about their phones and just enjoying the moment on the dance floor. And you know how people now are doing this whole like anti-phones on the dance floor thing? That's the thing over there from Daydot because it applies across the whole club. Because I think the only time really, if you're snooping like me, if you're a little bit weird like me and you like to fucking snoop locations and snoop the geotag locations on Instagram stories of certain clubs around the world, especially places like Berghain, the only time you'll see people taking pictures in Berghain is when they're in the toilet cubicles because there's no security usually there. And you can usually maybe sneak, you know, pull the camera off a little bit, snap a little fucking selfie and then keep it moving. But that no camera policy across the board ensures that everyone in the club is just focused on raving and getting fucked up or fucking each other and shit. Which makes less focus on the clothes and what you look like. So if you have been out for 3 days and you look like shit, no one's going to tell you. No one's going to care, you know? That's a good thing. Me personally, I think if I did for over 3 days, especially now, because I'm so in tune with my fucking skincare regime, I think I would personally have a little side bag with a fucking toner, with a fucking cleanser, with some fucking serum, with some vitamin C, with some face moisture. Like, I would be that kind of weirdo. I would have a little fucking, you know what I mean? I'd have a little refresh go bag, you know. I'd have a little deodorant in there. I'd maybe have one vest. I'd have one of those you know those shrink wrap, you know, those vests that you can get that are like shrink wrapped. I have one of those in my bag just in case I can just, you know, just to give myself a refresh, because that's really important. Especially being a big black man like myself, like we sweat, we leak differently than other people. I think white people can get away with it a bit more. I think a black person can start stinking after a day or two. I think white people, it takes a couple of days more. So you can probably get away with that. But me, I would want a bit of a spruce up. But we're all different, I guess. We're all different.
What do you do in 72 hours of partying?
When you sit around, you ride the train,
Exactly.
listen to music, then you go to a club,
And then?
then you go to an after hour,
And after hours, and then?
you go to a club again,
Okay.
and then to the next after hour.
And you keep doing that?
You just keep doing that.
To be fair, when I did the last time, because I haven't really done that because I've been quite well behaved and normal and boring. I just keep going to the events when they open, leave, come back, sleep at the Airbnb, wake up with another event. But when I was doing this whole, like, you know, going from place to place, spot to spot, which kind of relates to that famous Lady Gaga clip, right, where she's talking about raving. Actually, let's see if I can get that up.
No sleep. Bus. Club. Another club. Another club. Plane. Next place. No sleep. No fear. Nobody believed in me. That album was not made.
I love it. I love it. It's so fucking good. So I think that's the mantra. That's the philosophy that Berliners basically live by. You know, that's the mantra they live by. And for me personally, when I did it, I really enjoyed more so walking between the two places. I like the fresh air because I'm big on that. That's why I usually like to cycle to clubs and shit. It's quite nice actually to when you're fucked up and you're cycling and you get that fresh air blowing in your face. It kind of helps to sober you out, mellow you out a little bit, get you less yacked up. But going in a train and going quickly there, obviously trains in Berlin are good because some of them are 24 hours, not all. So you can get a train in places. But I actually prefer just walking from place to place, you know? Especially if they're near each other, or maybe getting a bus so you're still outdoors and not underground and shit. But everyone's different. So let's continue what he's talking about here.
But why is that fun?
I didn't say it's fun.
So why are you doing it?
Someone has to do it, no?
Someone has to do it.
To keep club culture alive.
So
That's actually true. That's what we're doing, actually. We're being selfless, right? We're not actually doing this because we want to party. We're doing it because we want to keep club culture alive. We're doing it to fight against gentrification. Not because not even because we want to keep the clubs alive, just because we hate gentrification so much. That's basically it. Or we love club culture so much. Like, you know what? What we're doing here, with every bump that I take, I'm fighting against the system. I'm fighting against the government. I fucking love it.
you're the guy.
I'm the guy.
What happens at the club other than dancing?
Sitting around.
Do you have a wife or a husband or a boyfriend or a girlfriend?
Oh yeah, I met my wife at the after hour.
What are you doing after this?
Probably going to an after hour.
It's 3 o'clock.
Yeah, it's a good time.
To go to an after hours?
What are you usually doing in the afternoon?
Laying on my bed, looking at my phone?
By the way, one of my things I used to love about after hours back in the day, I used to really enjoy clearing the room. I don't do it nowadays because I think sometimes people don't, you know, they take what you say too seriously and they think the words that come out of your mouth are your true opinions or yourself, whatever, boring. But I do remember loving to clear the room. And what's clearing the room? Clearing the room would involve having a debate in the kitchen, right? You have a debate. Somebody's talking about, let's say, a hot button topic like gentrification. Or at that time, I think it was a topic regarding like, nowadays it's not an issue because I think every club has really good ones. But back in the day, there was a big conversation around the lack of diversity when it comes to genders on lineups. So you'd have those conversations, right? And you'd be talking about it, and then I'd argue for not having gendered-based lineups. I'd argue for merit. I'd argue for, you know, not just including people based on, you know, gender they're born, and just including people based on if they're good or not. And it would obviously clear the room because people don't agree with that sort of thing, right? Everybody's about inclusion in that sort of space. So that was kind of fun. I'm not going to lie. It's really fun to do that sort of stuff because usually in those places, everyone kind of agrees with everybody. It's just boring, isn't it? It's just like everyone's repeating the same things but using different words. It's like, fuck it. I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to actually say that gentrification isn't always that bad. And let's see what happens. Let's see if I either clear the room or get told to leave the home.
Or eating lunch or taking a walk?
That pretty much sounds like an after hour, but there's more people there. Welcome to Berlin.
I mean, I would come with you.
You want to come tonight?
I would come tonight.
Nice.
You seem normal and chill.
Oh, you too.
To be fair, after hours are fun, but I think they're also only fun when you're in that particular, I don't know, there's a phase for them. Nowadays, I couldn't imagine going to one. Not interested in the slightest. I want to preserve the memory and the experience of the rave and just go home and sleep, or just go and get a don on the way back. You know what I mean? Like nowadays, I'm thinking about the don I'm gonna have on the way back. Like I can't wait to have that. Do you know what I mean? If you go, oh yes, can't wait to have that. As opposed to like going to an after, it's not really that big of a deal. If I have any fucking drugs left with me, I'll just finish them at the Airbnb when I get back home. Do you know what I mean? I don't need to be surrounded by strangers doing it. I don't need to have fucking bullshit conversations about the scene or about Palestine. Or I don't want to have that. I'd rather just sit at home in the Airbnb watching videos on my fucking iPhone on YouTube and just chill, and then sleep in an upright position, wake up, shower, and then do it again. You know, that's way more fun than to be in and afters. I'm not gonna lie, not that fun. But I think if you're in an age where the afters are fun, you should do them, because sometimes if you're more sociable than I am, or if you're a better networker than I am, you can sometimes end up meeting people that can change the course of your life when it comes to your career. Networking with some good people, especially nowadays, because everyone involved in nightlife is trying to get involved and do something. So maybe afters nowadays are a little bit better, more, you know, for like those possibilities of meeting somebody that you may end up collaborating with in the future, somebody that might end up being your boss, somebody that might introduce you to somebody else, somebody that might get you into the scene circle, inner circle of people that do certain I don't know, whatever, you know what I mean. So nowadays, if you're young enough or if you're still in the scene and you want to do it, I think going to afters is a good idea. But for me, I do actually enjoy the solitude that comes with walking home by yourself. I enjoy the solitude of waiting outside the club for an Airbnb. I'm for an Uber to come. I enjoy because obviously when you're in a club, you get all that fucking stimuli and people coming up to you and talking and you're interacting. It's fucking great and fun. I love it. But once that's done, it's done. I don't want to, I don't want that stimulation to carry on at home.
Normal and chill guy.
I'm a chill guy, yeah.
Well, guys, I will let you know how it goes after
72 hours.
72 hours. 72 hours.
And by the way, I loved how they do it. They did it too. In between this Subway Text interview, I really want to do this one day, to be fair. I really want to do this. Hopefully, if I ever can make it to New York or he comes to London, I can do it one day. But there's actually a really good one too. There's one in Germany called Trash Can Talks as well that I actually might do. If I end up going to Berlin again, I probably will reach out to that guy and see if I can get on it. It's a really cool concept where he sits on top of trash cans essentially, and they have the same sort of thing. Trash can takes. But I think that one's more of an interview. I think that might be more of an interview. But I'll show you that later. But what I liked about this is that, if I remember correctly, they posted a Zoe Kravitz interview right after this. So they actually did take 72 hours. So I doubt he actually went out and raved with the guy. But I'll show you the following clip. But there was a clip in between. And then 72 hours later, they did release this one, which is a follow-up of them on the train after, many afters and hours and stuff. But they don't look like they went anywhere, to be fair. He would look way more haggard than this if he did go somewhere. I still think it's good to party for 72 hours. So let's see. This is the follow-up.
So what's your take?
It's still the same. I think
I like the sniff. I like the iconic sniff. I love the iconic sniff. As you're just about to start talking, I love the fucking iconic sniff. That was fucking brilliant. That was really fucking good. That's really smart. I like that. I like that little sniff, that little detail. That's how you can tell someone's been out a long time. You know what I mean? The sniffs, the fucking unconscious wipes of the nose, the fidgeting, the eyes darting around the place. Fucking good.
partying for 72 hours is not harmful at all.
100% agree. I love.
What did you say? Sorry.
What? I said this is fun.
Yeah, this was amazing.
There's nothing worse than being in afters with people like this and you're not drunk or high. I admire people that do this. Honestly, big up the people that do. There are most people, I think, that rave sober, just go to raves and treat them like gigs and go home. But there are some freaks who stay out and go to afters and stuff with people and they're completely sober. You are a legend. You are legendary if you're able to go out and hang out with these people when you're stone cold sober and they're having these conversations where everyone's interrupting each other. People are going on nonsensical monologues and shit. Wow.
Last night was awesome. Wait, was it last night or 2 nights?
Totally.
100% agree.
What did you like most?
Party. Sit around with friends. Take the U-Bahn. Get some food. Party. After hours. What time is it?
Oh, I think it's time to go out again, no?
What are we doing after this?
I think let's go to Sisyphus.
100% agree.
Nice.
You know what? I think it's changed too. I'd love to hear from Berliners in the stream chat or maybe in the comments later when I clip this up. What's happened to spatty culture? I feel like I don't really hear people talk about spatkuffs, right? The newsagents. Even when I went there, I didn't really see a lot of people sitting outside of them anymore. Is that kind of gone? Is that dead? Or was that never a thing? Maybe I just noticed it because when I was going over there for the first time, I was like so enamored by the idea of like having a chair and sitting in front of an off license and getting drunk and going to a party afterwards and bumping into new people that meet you at the table. But I feel like nowadays people don't really hang out at the Spackcliff anymore. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. When I went there last, I just saw a lot of like alcoholics. I didn't see a lot of like party people. Maybe that culture's gone. Because even they mentioned there, they didn't really mention the spatty. They just mentioned going to a club, going to a train station, going to a club. They didn't really mention the spatty's usually where I like to go, or sometimes to the river to go get some top ups of drinks and shit. To the Weaver, how you fucking pronounce that word? But I guess maybe it's not.
What did I take last night? What did I take last night?
Huh?
What did you give me last night?
Not what's your take, but what did I take?
What did I take last night? Seriously.
I didn't give you anything.
I don't feel good.
You look great. You look
stop
amazing.
filming for a
You
second.
look amazing.
I love this, by the way. That's really true. That's actually true. There's always a really crazy invasion of fucking personal space when you're smashing drunk. This is how you can tell somebody's really fucked up, isn't it? Invasion of personal space, right? The confidence to say maybe the most outlandish and crazy things, or to be really reckless. That's definitely a byproduct of being maybe a little bit too fucked up and going a little bit too crazy when it comes to all this shit.
I don't feel good.
Well, let's talk off.
I think we should go to the airport.
Yeah, let's go to the airport.
No, you don't.
Oh, I love the difference, by the way. That's really cool. That's a really cool little editing, honestly. Good attention to detail. I love that their fucking all-band passes, right? Their little train ticket things are now rolled up. Before the train ticket thing was flat, now it's rolled up. That's probably a sign that you've done something, or maybe the key's full of fucking dust and shit. Look at that. I love that little detail. That's a really, really funny. Really, really cool.
I think we should go to the airport.
Yeah, let's go to the airport.
No, you don't need to come with me. I think I'm gonna go home.
Nah, come on.
I'm freaking out.
Easy.
I'm freaking out right now.
No, it's alright.
I think I know that guy.
Huh? Oh, from yesterday.
Where are we going? Sisyphus?
Yeah, we got Sisyphus or berghain or
Oh, Sisyphus, yeah. I think Kata Blues had a fucking revamp in it. I've heard about Kata. Maybe I'll play that next. Kata Blues had a bit of a revamp. They've kind of had a bit of a rebrand. Sisyphus still doesn't get the love it deserves, man. The duck, right? The place with the duck and shit. People don't really love that place anymore. I like it because obviously the little small rooms. I also like it because everyone in there is dressed differently. It's quite nice to go to a Berlin club and people have normal outfits on. No one's just wearing black and latex and fucking harnesses and chokers. People are just, some people with tracksuits, red dress, three-piece suit or suite. That's actually kind of cool. But people don't really like it too much. Maybe it's to do with the music only. Maybe it's some music, but I do like that they have a very eclectic and wide-ranging group of DJs that play there, all over the world, all types. So that makes it interesting.
something.
I think partying for 72 hours is completely healthy.
100% agree. We started at Kit Kat Club, no? Then we went to Club de Visionaere. Then we went to...
Oh, Club de Visionaere, so good. Ugh. I have so many legendary moments, so many legendary memories of that place. Maybe I'll do a Patreon for that one. Club de Visionaire is fucking great, especially for house and shit. Oh, so fucking good. Did they have a... Let me see if I can get it up on here. Let's see if I can get Club de Visionaire available on here. But Club de Visionaire is so fun, bro. Club de Visionaire. How do you spell it? Yeah, Visionaire Instagram. Let's see if I can find it. But it's on the river. It's by the river. You see it. It's out. It's kind of mostly outdoors because the inside of the club is really fucking small. But I love the vibe, man. It's fucking brilliant. And mostly it's house music, to be fair. Some disco too, but mostly house music. It's such a fucking vibe. Let's see if we got a video of it, right? This is the video of it. Yeah. Look at that. It just looks cool inside, doesn't it? With the red lights, you see the DJ playing right there in front of you. Like they got a fucking rotary mixer there as well. Like it's fucking sick. Honestly, one of my favorite places to go to. I love that place. And it's really small too. I think that main room might fit like 100 people. And then on this side is where the people sit on the outside, so you can hear all the music playing because they've got speakers on the outside wall. But that main room is like it's probably like 100 people, maybe less. No, maybe 50 anyway. To be fair, maybe even 100. And there's a disco ball there, low ceilings too. So if you're tall, you can touch the ceiling. They got a bunch of smoke being popped in there as well. It's fucking cool. I love the place. I honestly do love it. Yeah, you can't go wrong, man. You really can't go wrong. You really can't go wrong with a bit of Club de Visionaire. Under Berlin, they usually have good clips of clubs and stuff here. Did they ever? They got Sunwaves clip there. Any more Club de Visionaire clips from them? No more Club de Visionaire clips. But yeah, it's fucking brilliant. I love that space. Really want to go back there soon. Actually, want to go check out that fucking place soon. Let me see if there's any more clips here from the recent bit. But yeah, look at that picture. Look how beautiful it looks on the outside. So fucking cool. And I think that's the bar, right? I think that might be, no, that's not the bar. That's where you see the DJ actually playing. Sorry, there's like a little hole here. You can see them playing. People put their drinks here on the side as well and chill. I think that's a really cool layout for a club. It's really, and I wonder if acoustically, that's the reason why it sounds so good in there, because it's all wooden. I didn't actually clock it before, but it's all wood on the inside. Maybe that's why acoustically it sounds so fucking good in there. Maybe the speakers also help, but it sounds so good, so good. Yeah, man, you can't go wrong, really. You can't go wrong with a little bit of fucking club. That must be fun too if you're a DJ, right? Looking out of that little window and seeing people fucking going crazy out there. That must be such a good feeling, man. Yeah, I ain't mad at that. Oh, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all in the slightest. I ain't mad at that. So yeah, big up Club de Visionaire. Big up Blood Clot Club de Visionaire. Definitely gonna check back that place very, 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 very soon. But let's just finish this hot tech thing.
Anything.
I don't feel good.
You look great. You look amazing. You look amazing.
I don't feel good.
Well, let's talk off.
I think we should go to the airport.
Yeah, let's go to the airport.
No, you don't need to come with me. I think I'm gonna go home.
Nah, come on.
I'm freaking out.
Easy.
I'm freaking out right now.
No, it's alright.
I think I know that guy.
Huh? Oh, from yesterday.
Where are we going? Sisyphants?
Yeah, we go to Sisyphus or berghain or something.
I think partying for 72 hours is completely healthy.
100% agree. We started at KitKat Club, no? Then we went to Club de Visionaere. Then we went to Tresor. Tresor was fantastic, no? Did you like the DJ? What was your favorite toilet? We went to a few toilets, huh? I really love hanging out with you. Let's do it again tonight, no?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
We got a couple more hours. I'll catch up with you guys later.
See ya. I think people looking at us.
I think so too.
I really, honestly, like, there's honestly nothing like the fucking friendships and the conversations that you have when you're fucked up and high, people. It's honestly truly special because it's so close. It feels so real. It feels so deep. But it's only in that moment because after the fact, you try and make these people up again. You try and speak to them again. You get left on scene. You don't get replied to. You get, you know what I mean? It's just a bit sad in that respect. But in the moment, it's pretty fun. In the moment, it's pretty fun. I think you should obviously enjoy it while you're young. Get the most out of it. Get it out of your system. And I think in general, going back to the fucking question, it's good to party for 72 hours. I think it is. I think it's good to get out of your system. I think it's good to know that you can do it also. And I think it's also important to go to places like that, like Berlin, that care a lot about, club culture and dance music, who take it very seriously, so you can see how it's done. You don't have to enjoy it, but I think it's important to go at least once. You don't have to go to even berghain. I always say to people always ask me advice and DM me and say, oh, how can I do this? It doesn't really matter. Berghain's not really the important thing. Obviously, trying to get into it is important. Even if you don't get in, the story is also important for your lore and your whatever. You can go back home and tell your friends and family that I got rejected from the best club in the world. It's still part of, it's still a win. But I think the important thing is just to go and to experience what it's like, to experience what it's like, to see how people treat club and how people interact with dance floors, how people just go out in the first place, how people fucking get dressed. All that stuff is really fucking important. Maybe that would then play into how you do it when you go back home. But it's just good to know and good to see how it's done on the highest level, It's like, I'd imagine it's like people that like to go gambling or like to gamble. It's probably important if you're a gambler to probably visit Vegas once, just to see what that's all about, because that's like the home of gambling, right? They've created this incredible adult playground where if you like to gamble, everything to your heart's desire can be kind of acquired whilst you're in fucking Las Vegas, which is really important too. It doesn't mean you're gonna go every year. It doesn't mean you're gonna fucking care about it, but it is probably important to go.